Trying out some of my old Taco Bell orders. Possibly the floppiest burrito, chili cheese burrito, add sour cream. I know these were discontinued mostly everywhere, but for whatever reason, we still have them here. It is kind of like just having a soupy, cheesy burrito, but you know what? They're so good. My friends and I used to go and get these after a night of drinking, like when we were on the way home. So good. After I got my driver's license, I would go to Taco Bell nearly every day after I would get off work at Wendy's. And I would get a nachos Bel Grande, extra cheese, extra sour cream. I would break the chips and then I would shake the whole thing up and eat it with a spoon. Now, it doesn't look pretty, but I'm telling you, this is the superior way to eat these. Every single chip is perfectly coated and you don't get cheese and beans under your fingernails. Also, when I was a young kid, I choked on a tortilla chip at Taco Bell, like laid across my mom's lap and she smacked my back until I survived. Think about it every time I eat them and I still love them. I used to be obsessed with their pinto beans. First of all, because I love beans, one of my favorite foods, but I used to always get a bean burrito and this was kind of like me graduating from the bean burrito, I guess. I don't know. It just doesn't have the tortilla shell. But I really don't like the red sauce anymore. Let me know your old Taco Bell orders. Only eating some of my favorite fast food items. Because these are my favorites, this might be a little repetitive, like you've probably heard me rave about these before. Starting off with the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, I've been eating these since they were served on Kaiser rolls. Even though I love sauce, there is something about a spicy chicken sandwich where the spice is in the breading and not a sauce. Next is the ranch from Pizza Hut. Now, I think some locations still have pre-packaged ranch, but it has to be the kind that they make in-house that they serve on their salad bar. This is all that my location has anymore. It's a little liquidy, which is actually how I like my ranch. It's creamy, salty, not overly herby. I like it better than Wingstop ranch. Pizza, salad, fries, a spicy chicken from Wendy's. It goes on everything. And listen, I'm sorry. I gotta talk about the chicken strip basket from Dairy Queen again. Chicken strip basket, extra gravy. And at this point, I'm convinced that they know who I am and that it's me that's ordering because I only ever order 2 gravies, but the last 2 times they've given me 3. Per usual, I dunk everything into the gravy because the gravy is my favorite part. But I do love their chicken strips and their buttery toast. Actually, multiple people commented that their location doesn't butter the bread. Excuse me, what? That's the best part. Let me know your fast food faves. My favorite fast food breakfast, Hardee's edition. When I'm thinking best fast food breakfast, 2 places come in mind, one of which is Hardee's. The number 1 item is the chicken biscuit. They make their biscuits fresh every day. They're hand breading the chicken and frying it right then and there when you order. The biscuit is so buttery and light, and then the chicken is crispy and salty and juicy. Everywhere else, biscuits aren't my go-to, but Hardee's is my number 1. Loaded omelet biscuit is another solid sandwich. All the meats, so delicious. But the best bang for your buck is the breakfast platter. You get hash browns, eggs, biscuit, your choice of meat, and a big bowl of gravy for $5. That is less than the price of the chicken biscuit. I usually eat all of the hash browns, and then depending on my mood, I either make biscuits and gravy out of the rest of it or a breakfast sandwich, and everything's being dunked in the gravy. I'm a gravy person. They give you a heaping bowl. Then occasionally they have a blueberry biscuit that has icing on top, and it kind of tastes like blueberry cobbler to me, and blueberry cobbler is my favorite cobbler. They have so much more, but these are my go-tos that I can't really stray from. Let me know your favorite fast food breakfast. Only eating some of my favorite comfort foods. For me, comfort food has to be warm, and oftentimes it's nostalgic, like something I grew up on. I mean, this one is a classic. Grilled cheese with soup. Preferably for me, I would like a creamy soup. Today I did creamy tomato soup. Then for the grilled cheese, I used Munster cheese. I do like a Kraft single though every now and then, depends on my mood. And I know that you can use mayo on the outside of the bread. I think there's other things you can probably use, but in my opinion, the best is salted Kerrygold butter. Both of my grandmas made the best chicken and dumplings. I love how they're so soft, but had like a little bit of chew with the salty chicken and gravy. So nostalgic, so comforting. These ones kind of look sad. I got them from a can. If I'm looking for something comforting, it is more than likely going to have gravy on it or in it, like a chicken pot pie. Oh my gosh, yum. Mashed potatoes and gravy, another classic. I like it the best with brown gravy, but I love all gravy. I don't like to mix it up. I like to have a little bit of potato with a lot of bit of gravy. Warm, buttery, and salty, all the things I love. It still blows my mind that there's so many people that haven't tried orange rolls before. They are better than cinnamon rolls to me. They're like a little creamy and super sweet and tangy. I don't know why, but whenever I make food, I take the worst part of the food, if that makes sense. Like if I burn a pizza, I'll take the most burnt piece. It doesn't bother me. Food is my love language. That's why I take the worst part. I don't know. But not when it comes to orange rolls. I'm taking the center part. Screw y'all. Only eating some of my favorite fast food items. First are the garlic bites at Domino's. Now they have garlic knots as well. I swear they're not as good, even though I'm pretty sure it's made out of all the same things. I think that the garlic bites are softer. Maybe the shape of them, I don't know. But they are pillowy soft and slathered in garlic butter and Parmesan cheese. Fully expect to taste garlic for like 3 days, but it's worth it. There are a lot of mushroom and Swiss burgers out in the world, but I'm telling you the best one I've ever tried is from Hardee's. Now, Wendy's actually came out with a mushroom and bacon burger recently that is very very close, but I still think I like the Hardee's one more. It doesn't just have plain sauteed mushrooms like a lot of mushroom Swiss burgers do. It has like a gravy on it that tastes like French onion soup. It's incredible. Then last are a couple of things from Arby's. First is the Bronco Berry sauce. I know many of you love it as well. If you've never had Bronco Berry sauce, it's a very thick, fruity, really sweet and tangy sauce. And it's the perfect pairing for their jalapeno poppers. It cuts through the richness of the cream cheese and like the little spice from jalapeno. Perfect. And last will come as no surprise, their mozzarella sticks, which I will skim over because I've talked about them too many times. They're better than everyone else's. They're saltier. Even when I found similar ones at the grocery store, it's still not the same.